Good morning. Today is Monday, July 1st, 2013, and welcome to Monday Mentor. We continue our extended discussion of complexity with some risk arbitrage today. As previously mentioned, many policies, and those that tend to be the most complex, result from a desire to protect an organization from a rare exception event. The prior example was a retail operation accepting returns easily and gladly until the discovery of a fraudulent return. Now, a supervisory or management approval is required and a form needs to be filled out. The risk versus complexity analysis must also account for the prior review of core function and the outside-in look we discussed last week. Sticking with the retail environment, we need to know the real risk associated with a fraudulent return of a pair of shoes and how frequently this is expected to occur. With that data, we can now compare this to the risk of increased customer wait times, reduced customer satisfaction, and the alienation of good customers. Now, an internal example. Your financial analyst is out of printer paper. Filling out a requisition, obtaining approval, and finally getting delivery of copy paper will take about a week through the central purchasing function. Going down to the local Office Depot will take about 30 minutes. The total risk involved is less than $1 per ream of paper when comparing the retail price to the fully vetted price obtained by purchasing. Compare that single dollar to the lack of production, inconvenience, and reduced satisfaction in your financial analyst position. One final internal example to consider. One time out of 100, a team member buys lunch for a friend and not a customer. The total risk is maybe $40. Compare that to the inconvenience of eliminating corporate American Express charge cards, requiring reimbursements, or even having the team members not even bother entertaining a prospective customer. That $40 lunch is now costing you thousands because you added complexity to cover a rare exception event. My favorite example comes from human resources. Cannot offer you a job until we check the references you provided. Really? You provided them? Think they're going to say that you're some kind of serial killer or something? A prime example of a complex policy for a very, very simple, non-complex issue. Plus, a little common sense would have gone a long way with that one. Let's get one thing perfectly clear. Business requires the assumption of risk. Doesn't matter if we are talking about banking, manufacturing, hospitality, or services. Business runs on risk, and you will never be able to fully eliminate risks from your operation. All I'm asking you to do and think about is your policies and procedures and see if that risk is worth the inconvenience and, in many cases, the hidden risk associated with them. Have a great week, and we'll continue this dialogue next Monday. Thank you, everybody.